Welcome to another episode of the A-Team at New Beginnings Farmstead. We have Egidio, we have Jeff, Julie, Ryan, and myself, Elisa. And I am now going to introduce Egidio first because he was feeling neglected because he was being introduced last.
Who goes counterclockwise around a circle?
It's ridiculous.
Who feels neglected when they're literally part of a team?
Exactly. It's the A-Team,
I get it.
Egidio.
Yeah.
Okay. So we were talking about things to discuss. That's right. There's no I in team. So thank you. See, that's teamwork right there. See how Ryan reached over and helped his teammate?
Yeah, but now I'm going to get in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's okay.
So I was looking up a kind of an interesting topic. It's a little weird. Weird foods that different people in different parts of this country eat, and it's just part of their culture.
Okay.
We were talking about it at work today, and my one coworker has lived in many really interesting, unusual parts of the country, and he happened to mention something that is very common that they eat down south, and we were like, oh, I would never eat that. So I happened to look up some unusual food customs in different parts of the country. So I wrote down a couple, and we can discuss if you would ever eat this.
Or have already.
Oh, very interesting. So I didn't write the ones that I thought were kind of gross, like really gross. But feel free
Rocky
to
Mountain
chime.
oysters?
Yes, I didn't write that one down because that wasn't happening. So we're going to start with Alabama. One of the most popular things they eat in Alabama is a banana and mayonnaise sandwich.
No.
That's the most popular in Alabama.
Yeah, isn't that weird? Yeah. Banana
I would
and
not eat
mayonnaise.
No.
I'm anti
Would you
mayonnaise.
try it?
In a bun?
It's on a sandwich, just on bread.
No.
I'll try it.
So I'm big banana, peanut butter, banana.
Yeah, I love banana and peanut butter.
peanut butter and pickle.
Oh, I've
No.
never had that.
No.
Just
I don't know about
peanut
that.
butter. Wait, do you put
Peanut butter and pickle on a sandwich.
sweet
Amazing.
pickle, dill pickle? What is it?
No, not sweet. Dill.
Dill?
Yeah, dill.
Hmm.
Oh,
Huh.
so good.
Really?
Yes, the creaminess and then the crispness
Salty.
and the saltiness. Peanut butter and pickle. Gotta try it.
That I will try. I won't try banana and mayonnaise. I have an aversion to mayonnaise.
Me too.
But
Yeah, I'll try it.
all right. Well, you know what? Maybe we should try it.
No.
We
No,
should try it.
I'm
Not
not
no,
trying
not mayonnaise. He said he'll try the mayonnaise. I'll try the peanut butter and pickle.
Yes, very good.
That I would try.
I'll try that too.
Okay. Ryan?
Yeah, I'll try it. Yeah. of
All right.
course.
In
I'll try anything.
Arizona, they like the cheeseburger dog, which is it's actually a hot dog, but they put pinto beans, onions, tomatoes, and cheese. That's not that crazy.
No.
Yeah.
I'd eat it.
That's
No,
fine.
I would eat that.
Yeah.
It's-
Big pinto bean guy.
Yeah, it's
but
not that crazy.
It's not a dog cheeseburger. So
In Florida, they eat peanut butter and jelly burgers.
I've seen that before.
They have
Peanut butter jelly on a beef
on a
burger?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm,
Is there like traditional lettuce, tomato, onion type of thing on there or no?
Yeah.
Just
it's not that gross.
It's not gross. It's just
No.
not something that
You would
we
agree.
really haven't
like,
mentioned
look at.
anything that's completely crazy yet.
Well, because I
No.
said to you, I didn't put in the really gross things at some of the states, which I could pull up on my phone and we could read that.
Okay.
In Georgia, salted peanuts in Coke.
I've seen that.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
Like dropped in your
Yes.
Yeah.
So they take a highly salted peanut
Mhm.
and drop it into a can of Coke.
and what's it supposed to do?
It makes it more fizzy and it gives it the sweet, salty taste.
Well, the big thing is
With
to
one
boil,
peanut?
Well, a bunch.
No, they put a
Oh, a
bunch
lot
in.
of
like a
them?
It's like
package.
a boiled
And then
peanut
do you
thing.
eat
That
the
was big
peanuts
one.
when
That's
they're
on this
done?
list.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll try that.
I think I might have actually done that. I might have tried that once before. I don't remember specifically, but
Okay, so let's see here. I don't know what happened here. Okay. In Illinois, they eat spaghetti pizza.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's
fine.
pizza that
I've
has
done that.
spaghetti.
I've definitely done that.
And how is it?
It's good. I mean, you take the leftovers out of the fridge. You only have one slice of pizza, and you got a couple of scoops of spaghetti, and you make one meal out of it. You put the spaghetti on the pizza, throw it in the
Hot or
microwave.
cold?
Hot.
Oh, I wouldn't want.
Yeah,
it
I would
cold.
eat the spaghetti and then I'd eat the pizza.
Yeah,
So I'd eat it
yeah, I'd eat it
separate.
but separately. I don't think I'd
Yeah,
want
I
it
don't know
on
about that.
top of
Yeah,
it.
no.
But then there's people who lose their mind when you put like Hawaiian pizza with the
Can't do that.
ham,
Yeah.
the pineapple.
I don't like
and-
that either.
Yeah, you can't do
I've when I went to Illinois though, spaghetti pizza wasn't what
Wasn't
we
a
ate
thing?
first. That was weird. It was frog's legs. That was
Yeah, they had that on this list, but I
That
was
was a
like,
big
ugh,
one.
I would definitely never
Yeah, they were.
They're
Okay.
not bad. I
Yeah,
like
and
frogs.
there's a lot of states down south that like fried rattlesnake is a big thing.
I've had
Right.
that.
My
Well, it also
father's had
depends on
that.
what there is around. I mean,
Squirrel,
yeah,
I've definitely had
rattlesnake.
rattlesnake multiple times.
Yeah, I've had rattlesnake.
frog legs.
You've had rattlesnake?
Mhm.
Yep.
Snake bites.
And what does it taste like? Chicken?
Tastes like
It's like
fish.
fried chicken.
Nah,
Tastes like fish?
tastes like it's got a very fishy taste to it.
You've had it fried?
Yeah, turtle was the same way.
I've had turtle
Oof.
too.
Yep, same
I
way.
have not
a
had
fishy
any of
taste.
them.
And frogs' legs are the same way. They have the consistency of chicken, but they have like a fishy taste to it.
Yeah, consistency of chicken.
So this one is in Indiana, sauerkraut balls. So it's like they make sauerkraut and like a cream cheese, and then they coat it in a bread, and they
That
fry
sounds
it.
good. I would actually like if you like sauerkraut.
Anything
that
deep
would be a
fried is
one.
good. Right? You deep fry anything.
Would you have sauerkraut
Yeah.
balls?
Yeah.
So far, I've
Yeah,
tried
that
any
I
of these.
try.
I would try that.
In Kansas, they eat a s'mores burger, and it's exactly what you think it is. So it has everything in a s'more on top of a burger, in the burger with the bun on top.
Okay.
Doesn't sound good to me.
Why
Yeah,
not?
I'm not
Okay.
a s'mores guy, but I mean, I would try it.
What are you,
The chocolate and the
anti-s'mores?
beef is
I'm
kind of
not
weird.
anti-s'mores.
You just said I'm not a s'mores guy. That means anti.
I actually am not a s'mores person either.
I like graham crackers. I like chocolate.
And-
but
and
I'm not
I-
a marshmallow
and I-
person.
What
and
kind
just-
of company do we keep? Julie?
And in
Stop
all
kidding.
all honesty, this past summer was the first time I've ever had a s'more
Okay.
In your entire life?
ever in my life. And you were here on the back
Oh.
deck, yeah. When
thought you-
Turner too. I've never. It was the first time I had a s'more.
I thought when
I
we
don't-
went to Montreal, you said it was the first time you ever had a
Oh my
s'more.
God!
No.
Someone's lying.
No, it was
Yeah.
this summer. Was that Montreal? Was last summer? Okay, so it was last summer. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't like
I
chocolate.
had s'mores at my wedding.
Wow.
I'm not a I don't really like chocolate. So s'mores is not. I just don't. I don't like chocolate. I have to. I don't know. Chow mein burger in Massachusetts is
Okay.
a big thing.
Mhm.
I feel like I've had that before.
A chow mein burger? Yeah, I don't think it's that crazy. I would definitely
I've
try
seen it on
that.
a menu for sure.
Dessert nachos. So you would use salty,
yeah.
regular
Yeah.
nachos,
Yeah.
but then you would put like they put
Nutella.
chocolate drizzle.
Oh yeah,
with-
yeah, I'm all about that.
Okay. Yeah, I like sweet and
Strawberries,
salty.
Nutella.
Well, down here, the Roost had that tater tot nachos.
Yep.
Or
Yeah,
what do
but
they call
that's
Tachos.
them? Tachos.
that's
I like
all
it.
salty, savory. This is a dessert
Sweet
nacho.
savory. Oh, okay.
Why? There's nothing sweet in
I don't
the-
know. Just never had tater tot nachos before.
Sounds like a lot of pregnant women make these.
Yeah, it
burgers,
seems
right?
that way.
Wow, that's a generalization.
Mhm.
as opposed to pregnant men.
So this next one, I'm
Another
like
podcast.
actually definitely gonna try, and it's grape nuts ice cream.
You can put anything in ice cream.
Yeah,
No,
but
not in flavored.
no, they mix
They mix
the
it.
grape nuts cereal with really crunchy.
Oh, I'd eat that.
So
for
it's
sure.
like,
right?
It's like,
It's like a
peanuts or anything
granola
like
type
that.
of thing
that's
on
what
the
it
ice
is.
cream. That sounds really good
Actually, I
to
haven't
me.
had grape nuts in a while. I kind of miss them.
Yeah, I
But then
like
I get a
I-
box and I only eat the first bowl.
Well, your
and it's
jaw
like, "Ugh,
hurts
these are
a
so-"
couple spoons in. It's like
Yeah.
your jaw starts to
I remember
hurt.
my father
like
used
cardboard.
to pour a bowl of grape nuts, put the milk in, put it in the van, take us to hockey. 2 hours later, he'd come out and he'd eat the grape nuts.
Right. That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
good.
if you eat it right away, your
Yeah.
jaw hurts like 3 spoons in.
Mhm.
In New Jersey, they do an Oreo bagel.
Yep, I've had that.
So the and it was it the crushed Oreos in with the cream cheese on a toasted bagel.
It was a chocolate flavored bagel that had Oreos in it.
Oh,
It was good.
chunks of Oreos baked into the bagel.
Yeah.
Oh,
See, I'm a purist, right? You eat your bagel, you have your Oreos.
And I don't disagree with
You
that.
eat your pizza,
Yeah.
you have your pasta.
yeah. I think the
I wouldn't
Oreo.
seek these
You eat
out.
your burger, and then you make s'mores.
Yeah, you don't really
Right.
need to.
You know, but
Pile
put
it
them
all
together.
at
We
once.
got time.
Right.
Relax.
I'm going to agree with you on that, Jeff. The Oreo bagel, the way they described it here, sounds better than what you describe. I don't like
No.
when there's just too much happening.
Mhm.
Like you love ice cream that has all kinds of stuff in it. I like vanilla ice cream. You could put maybe one topping on it, but I don't like.
So
there's
you don't
just
do
too
like
much.
the milkshake with the cupcake on the top, with the
No,
donut on
no,
the
there's
top.
just
with
way
the-
too
Jim
much.
Dandy's, the old Jim
Have
Dandy
you ever
No.
had?
friendlies.
Have you ever had
No.
a fribble with sprinkles in the
There
bottom?
you go.
What's a
No, what's a fribble?
A milkshake.
Yeah.
That used to be a
Oh.
Friendlies.
Friendlies.
Oh,
When we grew up, Friendlies was literally across the street from us.
So then you are familiar with the Jim Dandy.
Yes. The
See,
Jim Dandy
I
was
always
awesome.
thought the Jim Dandy was just
No,
disgusting.
Jim Dandy's awesome.
That's the
Ugh.
5 scooper.
That was
Yes.
that
Yes.
big bowl.
And it's like
Yeah.
it's got bananas, and then it's got you could put mint ice
Don't be
cream
hating
and
the Jim Dandy.
strawberries
Stop.
and chocolate syrup
live
and
so-
caramel syrup.
We
There's
live so
that-
close.
No,
the commercial
no.
would come on, and my brother and I would run across, get the ice cream, and be back before the show started. It was literally across the street from us. Yeah,
What a great
But-
place to live.
Yeah.
but we would make milkshakes with sprinkles on the bottom.
Nice.
So it's just drinking the milkshake. You got sprinkles.
Nice.
That's
like
too
it.
much for me. There's too much happening. I'm a more plain eater. In New York, it said pizza box pizza. So it's pizza that's in a box that's made out of pizza.
That doesn't even make sense.
I know it's weird.
What?
So it was
We're
a
not
pizza
reducing
crust.
or reusing there.
It's reducing.
It is,
Yeah,
but they
you gotta-
served.
But
They
your
had to.
hand
They had to
on that,
put it
right,
in
every-
something.
Did they deliver?
Yeah. So
it in your lap.
it's pizza
Talk
In
about
his
that-
car.
sliding.
that literally folds over, and there's a pizza inside. So it's like you're
calzone?
eating. Kind of.
I've lived in New York all my life.
Yeah, I've never
seen
seen
that.
this either. It was on this list, and they actually showed a picture because I thought the same thing. Like, what the heck are they talking about? Pizza box pizza. That was weird.
Never.
Again, too much for me. In North Dakota, they have what's called the Fifth Bro dog. So this is a hot dog that has cream cheese, mangoes, relish, pineapple, and sriracha sauce.
Get rid of the cream cheese.
Yeah, I don't know about a hot dog. I'm not a big hot
Everything
dog
else
person.
is okay.
All beef hot dogs.
All beef hot dogs.
Mhm.
I don't know about that one. There's
Just ugh, I
hot
don't know,
dogs
too
are.
much.
I don't know. All
Again,
that sweet stuff on a hot dog. Is
Mustard,
weird.
ketchup, done.
Yeah, I'm a
Call it a day.
well, I'm a vegetarian, so I don't eat all beef hot dogs. So I would eat
Turkey dogs.
there's a whole story behind the all beef hot dogs.
Obviously,
there
there,
is.
must be.
Well, he can
otherwise
tell
this-
it in a minute.
Whatever this all
I'm
beef
not
hot dog
telling it.
inside joke
can
was.
tell
And
it.
I go, I don't eat vegan dogs, and I look over at you, right? Just-
Well,
You
Yeah,
do
but
you.
you would have. But you would have
Yeah.
if you said that.
no, I wouldn't have.
Yes,
I'm
so
not that
I
kind of
would
person.
like
I
chopped
would have.
onion,
I would have too.
mustard, and sweet relish. That's my hot dog.
Dallas hots.
Yeah.
They go down good.
Yeah.
Sauce, onions, extra.
Dirty water
onions.
hot dog.
Dirty water
Dirty
dogs.
water dogs. Yeah.
Oh,
What does
love
that
it.
mean? Dirty water.
I,
It's
we
the same
had
water
this
for like
conversation.
weeks or
Yeah.
That's
months.
gross.
Just
you
don't.
know.
What? That's the flavor.
Especially when the guy put no thongs, just puts his hand in.
Right
It's
in
not,
it.
not thongs. Not thongs.
What is it?
Tongs.
The same thing.
Tongs.
It's not.
Put
It's
your
not-
hand
I
in
knew
it.
what you meant when you said tongs.
If he's putting his thongs in there, it's definitely dirty.
That's extra dirty water.
Hey, look, whatever. You know,
Wow, Julie, you were quick to catch
Right?
that.
All over that.
You were
Thongs.
quick to catch that.
Jeff does not put his thongs
Holy
in the hot
cow.
dog water.
You never know.
God, I hope not. See, this is why Margaret won't come. In South Carolina, and I have had this in South Carolina, boiled peanuts.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
peanuts.
Yeah, but
And they say it, ball peen.
Ball playing.
I went to South Carolina, like, get some ball peen. I'm like, I don't even know what you're saying. What is that? They're horrible. Have you
they're
eaten?
not
Have you?
horrible.
Ugh,
No.
they're soft. Yuck. Who wants a soft, mushy peanut?
But they're like what are the Italian ones? The
The Italian ones?
lupini beans. Like that.
I don't know.
Yuck.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. I've never
They
had
That's
that.
like-
boil them and then they have this
And they
skin on
became
them,
soft.
and
They're
you
soft, like a
squeeze
pinto
them out of the skin and
bean.
eat them. Yeah.
Fava beans?
No, they're lupini beans. Is
Yeah,
like what they're
like
called.
the big ones, right?
Yeah, they're
Oh
big.
yeah, I didn't like those.
No,
My mother made all that stuff. I didn't really.
Lima-
I ate it.
Lima
but-
beans.
No,
Never heard of
lupini
those.
That's the
Yes.
only bean I don't like.
Like
is
a
the
lima
lima
bean,
bean.
but they're
I love
bigger,
lima
right?
beans.
They're,
I don't like
they're,
limas.
they're,
yeah, they're
the-
big.
They're like the pinkish ones.
yeah, they're like
right?
the size of
Love lima
like a
beans.
peanut M&M.
just
Yeah.
lima beans.
Yep.
What do you do with them?
You-
Just
you-
just like that lima
just eat
bean. I'm not a fan.
Yeah. When I was down at the one of my trainings back in 2006, one of the guys from the South gave me a big can of boiled peanuts.
Ugh.
I'm like, yeah, man.
Gross.
He goes, Jed, you got to come down. You got to try them. You got to try them. They're good.
Have you
They're
had
good.
them, Julie? They're
I've
just
had 'em.
boiled mush. I don't like them.
They're mushy. Yeah, they're mushy.
And in Tennessee, the
But I also got a big bottle of Maker's Mark.
Mhm.
He said, you break this open, you retire. I said, all right. Thank you, brother.
and then you drank it on the way home.
Nope. It's sitting
You
right
still
there.
have it?
Yep. Still have it.
Nice.
All sealed up, ready to go.
All right. In Tennessee, they have the Fat Elvis, which is peanut butter and banana and bacon
Yep.
sandwich.
I'd eat that.
I've
I
had
eat
that.
that.
I'd eat
Okay.
It's not as terrible as
There's
that.
nothing you can say
that didn't sound
that
bad at
includes
all.
bacon that
Yeah.
would, I'd be like, yeah, bacon.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I didn't think
Oh, it's got bacon? Oh, put it on.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
I got no problem.
She's making her own recipes right now.
No, I'm looking up because there were some that I didn't the
What was it,
weirdest
crawfish?
food.
Well, what are some weird things that you eat that other people wouldn't?
So my father, and it was Brandon that looked it up the other day, made me eat this cheese with these
Oh, yeah.
worms in it.
Yeah.
What was the name of the cheese?
I don't remember now, but if you looked it up, cheese with worms. So he looked it up, and the big thing was, it was like, I think Brandon said it's not
No.
even supposed to be
It's
imported anymore.
illegal. Yeah, you can't bring it in
And
the States.
so like it was a big thing. Like they took it out. It was probably 6 or 8 inches in diameter, and they cut it. And these little worms, that's what makes it. They eat it, and they I guess excrete this that makes the cheese. And so what they were doing with it was they were putting it on the barbecue grill
Mhm.
on aluminum, and it would heat up, and the worms would come out, right?
Right.
And then they would eat the cheese. But with me, my father was like, "But you can eat it like this," and I go, "I don't want to eat it." And he goes, "Oh no, I don't ask you. I say
That
to
was
you,
it, forcing to eat something.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I say,
Write that
I
down.
don't say you
Mhm.
can. I say you're going to eat. Take the cheese. You go, Mike. Got to chew them. You got to chew them good. You got to get the worm.
Oh, chew the worms.
Got to chew the worms."
And what did Enrico say? You give me a good piece of bread, I'll eat it. Sure.
Enrico grew up like that. He knew. Yeah. Got to eat it.
No.
What about you,
What is
Jeff?
she writing? What's
Or
Julie writing over
Some
there?
weird things that
Forced to eat?
you would eat,
Mhm.
or concoctions that you put together.
Again, I'm a kind of a purist guy.
Yeah, listen, I'm a simple eater
you know,
too.
you don't
but
mix stuff. I mean,
Well, I grew up, my mother was full Italian as well. And you could smell several houses away when
Yeah.
she was making tripe.
oof.
yeah,
Ugh.
I never had it. My father used to love
Oh,
tripe.
have you had tripe, Julie? Tripe is the stomach lining of a cow.
Yeah. No, I've never.
And
had
it
that.
looks like what you would think it looks like. It smells like,
A little chewy.
Oh.
Had a thick,
And
thick tough skin on
yeah,
it.
very, very, very chewy. My mother would make it in the pressure cooker to try to make it less chewy.
You know what I really particularly enjoyed? When my father brought home tongue.
Yeah, cow tongue.
And when he sliced it on the
Ugh.
slicer. Oh, do you know about that?
Yeah, I worked in a deli. I think I
And-
talked about that, didn't I? And
Yeah.
that's the two things I couldn't even look at.
And when he ran
was
it across that
tongue.
slicer
It's like-
wheel, it
like-
sliced it.
oh, God.
Liver.
Tongue and head cheese.
Head cheese.
Oh,
that's it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can't even look at head
Love the
cheese.
head
It's
cheese.
so
Yeah,
gross.
we ate a lot of head cheese with the gel on gel.
Ew.
Oh, yeah.
How do you eat gel?
It was
Well,
the best.
Like Hawaii, right? Spam.
Yep.
Delicacy.
Yeah,
in
well, remember
Hawaii.
we had the
That's the
spam.
best, yeah.
We had we tried that.
We
Yeah,
cooked spam,
Spam is
last
good.
week.
Did you?
Yep.
There you
My
go.
mother
Matthew-
always had a can
my
of
son
spam.
loves spam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
spam.
So does
Yeah,
Pop. My
when we were
my
camping
dad,
together,
Poppy.
My
had it.
father loved spam.
Yeah.
I like
And I
spam.
made that for a few for you
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
We actually have spam downstairs.
So
Yeah.
when
You
my
keep
father
that
had
for 30
from
years.
some of the Italian stores, I think the place in New Paltz carried it for a long time, was a can of Semmental, and had a cow on it. Was cured beef in a gelatin,
Mm.
and the story is we would eat it. It was just like big chunks of beef, and it was cured. So he would eat it, loved it. It was like a tuna thing, type of can, a big can, and every so often you'd catch a vein
Ugh.
or an artery, whatever it was, and he would put it, he'd pull it over his tongue,
Almighty.
squeeze it right in there, and he would it would so tight, and they'd just peel it off and then throw it away because it's chewy. But yeah, I remember
Like
that was
tripe.
that was like a big thing for him.
Ugh.
Yeah, and probably now they're all probably thrown out, but he had it in the cantina. Oh yeah, oh my god, the Semmental was always there was always cans of Semmental, mackerel
Mhm.
in a can.
I just
Tomato-
bought that for you because
tomato
you were
sauce.
speaking so fondly of it, and I
Yeah,
came home
tomato
with it, and he's like,
sauce.
"Ew, I'm not eating that."
It wasn't skinless or boneless. It had everything, like no heads, but everything else was in the can. And Cadbury chocolate, fruit and nut. That was his big combination of the emergency food in the truck.
Okay.
Yep, Semmental, mackerel, and chocolate. That was it.
Yeah, we got
Yuck.
a guy who would always open up a can of mackerel about halfway across.
Well, you had that one time.
Well, there was a
You
guy-
were in had a
And
class.
One of
he
those-
would sit there and he would just be sitting at the panel eating, and it
God.
would smell.
Oh, yeah.
For
Yeah.
hours.
Awful.
Yeah,
Oh.
we were doing a class in Kingston, and
Oh.
some guy, older gentleman, came into the classroom and took the back seat, and all of a sudden he popped open a can of this tuna fish without any utensils, and just was reaching into the oil and eating it.
In a class full of people, everybody
Oh, yeah.
slowly turned around.
Yeah.
Like, where's
yeah.
that smell
Oh,
coming
it was
from?
bad.
Everybody would go to the back of the
Oh.
airplane
Yeah.
and just be sitting by himself.
You got to get your
You
protein.
don't have
Oh,
friends after
nasty.
that. Got to be
Yeah.
by yourself.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh well, that's-
anything gross that was something that was a common meal when you were a child? I mean,
Gross,
the
no.
the onions and our liver and onions.
Fried bologna. Now that's
Fried bologna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
remember fried bologna.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
why you fried it?
Because it was gross.
Because it was old.
Right.
Oh,
So because as it got older, you didn't throw it away. You cook. That's why I don't
Right.
eat leftovers.
Very rarely threw it away.
So then
Very
you fried
rarely.
it, and it got rid of the.
Like I said,
the grossness.
Yeah.
Oh,
leftovers. They're just, if there were leftovers, they were made the next day. There wasn't like, oh, look, we have this from last week. None of that. You ate it the next day because otherwise she wasn't making fresh pasta. But
How many days do you let leftovers go? Now,
Depends on what it is.
yeah, it depends.
Depends
Throw
on
it
what it
away.
is.
what's your max?
I didn't know there was a max.
well, once it starts turning a different
Oh,
color,
God.
right? Like that.
Everything
Yeah,
is
but-
what? Well, how long do you let something go, Julie?
4 days max.
4 days.
4 days.
Okay.
Is that a lot or a
Yeah.
little?
I let things go longer than
4
that.
days.
Yeah,
It depends
I
on
think
what
that
it
4
is.
days is reasonable.
It all depends on what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's most of the time it doesn't last that long as a
Mhm.
leftover.
There
I
are
s-
things that don't last at all. Like
I
if you
still-
have salad and you put dressing on it, that's it. It's garbage.
God.
So I
Yeah,
still
can't-
don't
can't
like
eat that.
throwing old food. I mean, I don't like throwing food out,
Right.
but sometimes you got to clean out the fridge.
But what do
Right.
you do? Like
When we had
You put it in a
chickens,
bowl.
nothing ever got thrown out.
you
The
put it in a
chickens ate
bowl,
everything.
and
We
it
don't
sits
have
there
chickens.
for 4 days,
Mhm.
and then you throw it out.
Right.
So just cut out the 4 days and throw,
Throw
it
it
out.
out.
Right. But there's a,
Compost
Oh,
it.
Jeff.
I don't know. I don't like throwing food away. One of the biggest things that I don't like to waste, especially now because food is so expensive. I don't like to waste food.
I'm not saying waste food. I'm just saying cook enough just for what you're going to eat.
But that's difficult to do. It's
Mhm.
hard to cook for one person. I shouldn't say that.
My wife's almost got it down.
It's hard to cook
She cooks for about 6 now.
if you want to eat
Mhm.
something healthy. It's hard to cook for one person in a single portion without having leftovers, so that you can have it for lunch or dinner the next day.
See,
Um,
I like to have leftovers for lunch the next
Me
day.
too. Cook once, eat twice.
Right.
I don't want to have to cook again.
Doing the meal prepping and all that makes a big difference because you make it with the intention of having it as leftovers, but you freeze it. And then I take one out of the freezer, whether I make burritos or bowls or containers, I take them out of the freezer and
Mhm.
take them with me. But for normal leftovers, it just depends on what it is. Cheese, if I have a block of cheese in there and it starts to turn green, I'll cut the green off and eat the cheese.
Well, that's not leftovers. Cheese. That's
Yeah,
not,
that's not
That's not
leftovers.
leftovers.
right.
That's just pre-opened
But
cheese.
Right.
there are times where you have, Christmas time, you have this monstrous
Yeah,
cheese platter.
you just cut
That's
around it, yeah.
clearly leftovers. The other night I made chicken. It was supposed to be a chicken and broccoli thing with rice, and I didn't have broccoli or
Chicken.
No, I did.
It was
I
the
did have
best
chicken.
rice I've ever had.
I didn't have the cream of broccoli soup that I would normally mix with it, so I kind of just made something up, and I put that in there as leftovers. I think there's still a portion left to have. And what's today? Wednesday.
So after
Sunday
the
I made it.
Sorry.
But it's stuff like that. I'll go 4 or 5 days and I'll still eat it.
The four is the end. And if at 4 it still exists, then it gets portioned into freezer packs and it goes in the freezer.
See that I don't.
And then when you unfreeze it, you have to eat it the same day.
See that's tough though. If you don't freeze it right away, there's a potential for it to be, especially if it's you don't eat meat. But if it was meat, that would be a hard one.
Yeah,
it's a
I'll do
hard
that.
sell.
So here's a question for you. I don't eat cheese unless it's cooked.
Okay.
Is that
Okay.
Unless it's cooked, you don't
Yeah.
eat like
no? I
a
can't.
slice
my
of
wife
provolone.
drives my wife crazy. I cannot eat cheese unless it's cooked.
Cooked
Interesting.
like melted,
Melted?
Like
over
melted,
something.
yeah,
Okay.
melted. I should
Okay.
say.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I can.
Me too.
And
I
I
can
do.
eat.
I can eat.
I can
Yeah.
eat just cheese.
Where's
I
the-
love
yeah,
cheese.
everybody else in the family
Right.
will eat it.
Yeah.
I can't.
There's a quarter wheel of
It's gotta be
Parmesan that
melted.
I am slowly going through downstairs. I
He's
keep
got.
it
He has
a
it.
knife.
It's in the refrigerator and with a knife.
with a knife. Oh yeah, I have
Do you need help?
utensils scattered
Because I have time.
throughout the house. Throughout the house, there's a spoon. I just bought a 6-pack of
Wood
sporks.
spoon?
Sporks. Remember what they call 'em?
Sporks. Love
Yeah,
sporks.
no wooden spoon.
I have one large wooden
Is it a
spoon.
wood spoon?
Yeah. No, I've got utensils in the. You never know. I am prepared. I've got utensils in the trucks and all the vehicles, 4-wheelers, mules, you name it. I've got it.
Just in case.
You never know.
Just in case
you
you
never
come
know
across
when you.
something that needs to be eaten.
I've got cans of sardines.
Yeah. So I have a couple things that I am not eating no matter what. Mayonnaise is one of them. I just absolutely will not. And you all know that I have a terrible aversion to milk. I can't even watch somebody drink milk, and
I
he
love
thinks he
milk.
loves that. He loves to bring over big glass of whole milk and
Nice.
drink it and tell me how creamy it is. And he lets it get all over his mouth, and I actually gag. But you said your sister does that.
She doesn't like ranch dressing or milk. And she has passed this trait on to her children as well. So her children think that ranch dressing and mayonnaise and milk are revolting.
Yeah, I don't like ranch dressing either, but mayonnaise is just disgusting and milk is gross.
Why is mayonnaise disgusting? Is it the consistency?
Oh, God, everything about I can't even look at
Well, I think
mayonnaise.
it's Delaware.
I like mayonnaise.
I think it's Delaware South. They put mayonnaise on their hamburgers.
Yep. I put mayonnaise on my
I have
hamburger.
seen people dip pretzels in mayonnaise.
I've done that too.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I've done that.
You've dipped a pretzel in mayonnaise?
I have.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Mm.
I like mayonnaise.
But
no.
I will eat tartar sauce, which is mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Right. With
But
relish in it.
there's something about
Yeah,
I just
like
and
weird-
I know my kids Turner likes
chocolate milk.
he likes ranch dressing on pizza, which ugh.
Oh yeah, chicken
Yeah.
bacon ranch.
Well,
Chicken bacon
chick- yeah,
ranch,
if it's-
or dip
Mm-mm.
your crust in the ranch.
Right.
Yeah, that's
I don't
okay.
Yeah.
like I don't like ranch.
What about for a while, one of the places to eat for lunch was Subway, and
It's still a place.
I understand that. So
It's great at lunch.
I liked it was close by where I worked, so it was a quick place to go get something, and I would get tuna with bacon,
Can't eat tuna.
pickles, and I liked it. So when I started making it at home, I would make tuna with bacon, dill pickles, and garlic. So raw tuna smell is a little different when you start adding in fresh garlic or minced
Ugh.
garlic. Into
Like I
it.
can eat
Doesn't
tuna,
sound good.
Rare, but I can't eat tuna fish. Like a salad or
Yeah.
something.
You can eat a fillet or steak.
I can eat a
tuna
fillet.
steak.
Yeah,
but not,
I'm okay with tuna, and I
Canned
do
tuna.
put the veganese in there.
Yeah.
Vegan mayonnaise. It is a thing. I know. Look at the look on his face.
I don't.
Yeah, mayonnaise is just.
This all
eggs.
happened after
Yeah.
marriage. Like
No, it didn't.
it happened all after marriage.
No, it actually didn't.
But that's not even that gross. What about haggis?
What is haggis?
what is haggis?
Haggis, it's
Stomach.
it's
So
When they
it's like
stuff the
tripe?
stomach, right?
yeah, they stuff the stomach.
It's
It's a
like-
sheep's stomach
Yeah.
stuffed
Right.
with all kinds of things.
Like what?
And then they boil it. Look it up. It's
How do you spell it?
HAGAS.
GIS.
It's probably GGUS.
HAGGIS. So
I was closest.
Okay.
savory pudding
I
containing
thought I spelled
sheep's
HAGGIS.
Oh, did you?
pluck,
Replay it.
minced with chopped onion oatmeal.
Wait, start over.
It's a savory pudding containing sheep's pluck. PLUCK. Oh, that is. Minced with chopped onion, oatmeal, spices, salt, mixed with stock, and cooked while traditionally encased in the animal's stomach.
Stomach,
Yeah.
Well, that's like
Oh, that
bangers and
sounds
mash.
horrifying.
It's like blood sausage.
A sheep's
Yeah.
pluck is the heart, lungs, and liver.
Oh, God.
Right.
This is
So
horrible.
it's all the organs that go, and people eat
Nothing wasted.
Awful.
Yeah. Ugh. Nope.
Nothing
not doing
wasted.
it. Not doing it.
When my father slaughtered a pig, nothing got wasted.
Not doing it.
Remember the knuckles? Right? Juicy. Get right in there.
Mhm.
That's the way it was.
Nope. Not happening.
My aunt,
Anyone
right?
else have food aversions?
Zia Media, if you're listening, right? Chicken,
Oh yeah, my grandmother too.
Right.
The feet, chicken feet
feet.
in the sauce.
Someone with a big
Yep.
pack.
Yep, in ShopRite you can see
Yeah.
them now. Your big
Yeah.
pack, and it's just chicken feet.
Yep.
Yuck, with the nails and everything. It's disgusting. Look at the look on Julie's face. You never
No.
saw it?
No.
Oh, I'll take a picture and send it to you.
Chicken feet.
Yep, it's there. Yep, just go look over there in the butcher area. You have any food aversions?
like something that repulses me that
Yeah.
people eat.
Like you don't even like to watch somebody eat it? I can't watch somebody
I
drink
can
milk.
say I've never had
No.
a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Watching
Really?
people.
Never.
What?
Never.
You
What's
never what?
Had a
happening
peanut
right
butter and jelly sandwich.
Is there a reason?
Just don't like it.
Oh.
I
How
like
do you
peanut
know?
How do
butter.
you know if you don't like
You
it?
never
I like
had
peanut
it.
butter and I like jelly, but I don't like peanut butter and jelly.
You
But
don't
if
know.
you know, you never had
Huh.
it. Yeah,
Yes.
would you eat a fluffernutter?
You never got. Like, there's a lot of things you've never done, and you know you're not going to want it.
Have you ever had a fluffernutter?
I have.
And you're okay with that?
I'm
I love
okay with
fluff.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
I'm
good
not a
for-
marshmallow guy though. I don't like fluff.
No, marshmallow's good at anything.
It's
Chocolate
on,
ice
on
cream,
toast when it's warm. I don't like a big layer of it, but yeah, I love fluff.
anything.
I don't like watching people eat very juicy wings, especially when they suck off the weird part,
Ugh, yeah, no,
which
I hear
my
ya.
child does a lot.
Mm.
He always gets wings and he gets all involved in the. There's too many mouth sounds. The mouth sounds are just too much.
Yeah, yeah,
It's just
no,
too much.
no. You have any versions?
No,
Hmm.
I was, I grew up in a household that if she made it, You ate it. That's it.
Okay.
That was just the way it was.
Mhm.
You didn't have to like it. I'm eating it, right? That's it. That's the way it is. What's with the eyes?
So that is going to be our next topic. And
What?
we're going to go into that episode next.
Which is what?
Having to eat something, being forced to eat
The
something.
Clean Plate Club.
Yes, the
Okay.
Clean Plate
Well,
Club
that's
as a child. Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to wrap this up right here.
Before it
and,
gets ugly?
Yeah.
We'll see you soon.